The live-action Aladdin movie brought one of Disney's most beloved animated classics to life in a spectacular way, blending music, magic, and adventure with a modern sense of charm and grandeur. Set in the vibrant city of Agrabah, the film reimagines the story of a street-smart young man who dares to dream beyond his humble beginnings and discovers that true worth isn't defined by wealth or power, but by character and heart. With dazzling visuals, heartfelt performances, and updated storytelling, the live-action adaptation breathes new energy into a timeless tale that continues to inspire audiences across generations. At the center of the story is Aladdin, played by Mina Massoud, who captures the essence of the character with sincerity and charisma. He embodies the clever, kind-hearted thief known as the Diamond in the Rough, who survives by his wits in the bustling streets of Agrabah. Mina's portrayal brings depth to Aladdin's charm. He's not just a dreamer. He's someone who genuinely cares about doing the right thing even when life gives him every reason not to. His chemistry with Naomi Scott, who plays Princess Jasmine, forms the emotional heart of the movie. Together, they bring a refreshing energy to the beloved characters, balancing innocence and strength in a way that makes their relationship feel both familiar and newly alive. Naomi Scott's Jasmine is one of the film's standout achievements. This version of the princess isn't just a symbol of beauty and royalty, she's a visionary determined to make her voice heard in a world that tries to silence her. The movie expands her character beyond the traditional fairy tale mold, portraying her as intelligent, independent, and ambitious. Jasmine's dream isn't just love, it's leadership. Her desire to rule Agrabah and guide her people adds a modern and empowering dimension to her story. Naomi's performance captures the elegance and spirit of a woman who refuses to be confined by the expectations of others. And her new solo song, Speechless, perfectly embodies that fiery independence, becoming one of the most memorable moments in the film. Of course, the Genie remains one of the most iconic characters in the Aladdin universe, and Will Smith takes on the challenge of stepping into a role made legendary by Robin Williams with confidence and originality. Instead of trying to imitate the original, Smith makes the Genie his own, blending humor, charisma, and heart in a way that feels genuine and refreshing. His version of the Genie brings a modern flair, filled with charm and rhythm, mixing magic with a strong sense of personality. The chemistry between Will Smith and Mina Massoud carries the movie's lighter moments, offering laughter and warmth that balance the film's deeper emotional beats. Smith's musical performances, especially Friend Like Me and Prince Ali, burst with color, energy, and creative choreography that capture the grandeur of a magical world brought to life on the big screen. The antagonist, Jafar, played by Marwan Kenzari, takes on a more grounded and complex interpretation compared to the animated version. His ambition isn't just about power for its own sake. It's rooted in his desire to escape the same poverty Aladdin once knew. This makes him a darker reflection of what Aladdin could have become if he'd chosen greed over goodness. Kenzari gives Jafar a cold, calculating edge, and while his version is less theatrical than the cartoons, it fits the tone of the live-action world, dangerous, ambitious, and human. His presence adds tension throughout the film as he manipulates his way closer to the throne, driven by jealousy and hunger for control. Visually, the movie is a feast for the eyes. Director Guy Ritchie brings his signature style to the streets of Agrabah, blending fast-paced energy with vibrant color and grandeur. The bustling marketplaces, golden palaces, and sweeping desert landscapes are brought to life with incredible attention to detail, creating a world that feels both magical and authentic. The costumes are richly designed, inspired by Middle Eastern and South Asian influences, giving each scene texture and vibrancy. Every frame bursts with life, from the busy bazaars to the shimmering magic carpet rides that sweep across the desert skies. One of the film's most breathtaking sequences is, without doubt, the A Whole New World scene. The visual effects, the glowing city lights of Agrabah, and the chemistry between Aladdin and Jasmine create a truly enchanting moment. The magic carpet ride feels like a dream come to life, blending nostalgia with stunning new visuals that make it one of the most memorable parts of the movie. The music, orchestrated to capture both wonder and romance, brings audiences right back to the heart of what made Aladdin such a beloved classic. The film also updates its humor and storytelling to fit today's audiences. While the original was known for its fast-paced comedy and animated charm, the live-action version finds its rhythm in witty dialogue and character-driven humor. The genie's banter is modern and relatable, filled with energy that keeps the story lighthearted and engaging. There's also more emotional depth in the relationships. The bond between Aladdin and the genie feels sincere, built on mutual respect and friendship rather than just wish-granting convenience. Their growing trust and understanding form one of the film's strongest emotional threads. The production design deserves special recognition for how it captures both fantasy and realism. Agrabah feels like a living, breathing city full of diversity and movement. The palace glitters with grandeur, while the streets teem with life, noise, and excitement. The film doesn't just recreate a setting, it builds a world where magic feels natural, where adventure and destiny blend seamlessly. The use of practical sets and digital effects works beautifully to maintain an immersive tone throughout. Music has always been at the heart of Aladdin, and the live-action version honors that legacy while introducing a few fresh twists. The classic songs like Arabian Nights, One Jump Ahead, Friend Like Me, and Prince Ali are reimagined with new arrangements that pay homage to the original while giving them modern energy. The addition of Speechless adds a powerful emotional punch, giving Jasmine her defining moment and solidifying her as a character with agency and strength. The combination of classic nostalgia and new music gives the soundtrack lasting appeal. The film's trailer teased the grandeur and magic perfectly, showing glimpses of the genie's blue glow, the energy of the musical numbers, and the chemistry between Aladdin and Jasmine. Fans were curious to see how the iconic moments from the animated classic would translate into live action, and the trailer successfully built anticipation for what turned out to be a colorful, heartfelt adventure. The early glimpses of Agrabah, the palace, and the magic carpet instantly captured that sense of wonder that audiences associate with Aladdin. When the movie released, it resonated with families and fans around the world, becoming one of Disney's most successful live-action adaptations. Audiences praised its visual splendor, its updated take on the characters, and the balance it struck between honoring the original and bringing something new. Will Smith's Genie became a highlight, offering humor and heart, while Naomi Scott's Jasmine received widespread acclaim for being a modern, empowering role model. The film proved that with care and creativity, even the most beloved animated classics can find new life in a live-action format. Beyond its success at the box office, Aladdin sparked renewed love for its timeless themes: dreams, freedom, and the courage to be yourself. The story remains as powerful as ever, reminding audiences that true worth comes not from riches or power, but from integrity, kindness, and bravery. Aladdin's journey from a poor street rat to a prince isn't about status. It's about self-belief and love. Jasmine's journey, too, represents the fight for one's voice in a world that often underestimates you. Together, their stories create a message that feels just as relevant today as it did decades ago. The legacy of Aladdin continues to grow. The film's success opened discussions about potential sequels and expanding the story further. Fans have expressed interest in seeing more of this world, particularly with how the film deepened its characters and gave them fresh motivations. The possibility of returning to Agrabah for new adventures excites audiences who fell in love with the live-action magic. In every way, Aladdin remains a celebration of imagination, courage, and hope. It honors the magic of the original while giving modern audiences a story filled with heart and depth. Its performances, music, and visuals come together to remind viewers why this tale of love, freedom, and destiny continues to endure across generations. The film shows that even in a world of wishes and wonders, the most powerful magic of all is believing in yourself and daring to dream of a better life. Through its dazzling spectacle and emotional storytelling, the live-action Aladdin proves that some stories are truly timeless, and every generation deserves to experience their own version of a whole new world.